Welcome to the Dancing Oracle with Najia. I'm a psychic medium and I'm here to do a full tarot reading for the collective. I might even pull some oracle cards as well. So if you are meant to see this reading, you'll feel a pull in your heart, just a pull toward it, that there's a message in this spread for you. I'm going to concentrate on my listening and viewing audience and see if I can tune in to find your message. All right? So I hope you're enjoying my channel. I love doing intuitive and collective readings for people. It is the main purpose of the channel to connect people to spirit. Although I will do some celebrity reads because I know you want to be entertained. And it does help to get the word out through the algorithms if you hit the like button and if you subscribe for free. It's really important to me. It helps me to bring free content out there. And if you like to contribute to the channel and get special videos, you can become part of our angel member community where you'll get the videos. And the crystal members are so kind because you just send me support. You send me support through the $1.99 a month membership. And I know if you're a member because I see a special badge. So I thank my crystal members for doing that. And I will be starting a new level of membership where I do live tarot reads for you. We'll tune in on a Sunday, and those members, I'm going to do 3 card reads for everyone. So you'll get them at a very affordable, super affordable price, and you'll also get all the private videos that the angel members get. You'll get all the same privileges, plus a reading for you. All right, let's put the cards down and see what the story that plays out. Let me put a nice piece of beautiful handmade lace down for the experience of putting these cards down and tuning in. So somebody is going through an issue of not finding balance. They're going through self-healing. They're trying to realign. They may be overindulging in alcohol even. And the obstacle is recovering from like financial loss, feeling left out in the cold, like homeless almost. Conscious thoughts are trying to plan, rebuild something, to implement perhaps a home, a new structure. So something must have, someone is like left out homeless and now they're trying to rebuild. Gosh, I wonder, we were just talking about the fires in LA. It's got that on my mind. Queen of Swords. Subconscious, trying to get to the bottom of the truth. A very unbiased judgment. Very fair person, perhaps the law, good communicator. Wow. In the recent past, injustice. I think we are talking about these fires. I was just talking about them. I think they're in my consciousness, so they're showing up in the cards. A lack of accountability, dishonestness, unfairness. People's insurance policies were canceled 4 months before the fire. Yeah. And in the near future is coming together, unified love, partnership in the near future. There's a lot of wishful thinking going on with the person I'm reading for. The person who this is meant for is a dreamer, and they're searching. They're searching for a purpose. They're daydreaming. They're like very much in the world of illusion. Very much. There's so many possibilities. Very Neptunian. You know, an actor, people or anyone involved in the film industry would get this card to describe them because their profession would involve that. I'll talk more about this. We'll just see what plays out. In the environment, there's a lot of compassion, creativity, and love being directed in the environment. Perhaps, hope's new beginning for prosperity and abundance manifesting. And in the final outcome, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress in the mind. So let me talk more about this, okay? So the Temperance card is in reverse. And the Temperance is like the chemist mixing the right alchemy to balance out your life and to provide spiritual guidance. When it's in reverse, it's you're turning away from that guidance. There's various ways one can turn away from the guidance and not have that balance. There's often, when this is in reverse, there's somebody that may be doing something that's not good for them in excess. So it's one thing to have a little bit of a drink on a Friday night with your meal, another to be drinking all the time. So I'm getting there's an excess and there's extremes going on with whoever is meant to hear this reading. And that when you do that, when you allow too much substance in your body, this toxicity, it draws negative entities from the ethers. So when you are in balance with your angels, meaning in the upright position, when you're taking good care of yourself, of your physicality, and that you're taking time to rest and have balance and tune in to your angels and guides, you can listen to spirit. You can listen to the higher vibration, the higher vibratory beings, your angels. When you misuse your body, it puts you at a low vibration. And low vibratory beings will surround your aura and can come in. Sometimes when you're so drunk, they can literally talk right through you, because these kind of beings, they're spirits. That's why they say there's spirits in the bottle, because there are spirits that want the pleasure of drinking that alcohol. They may have roamed the earth at one time and now they haven't transitioned to the light, and they want to get that satisfaction through you. And they literally kind of host off your body, right? You know, they're taking your energy. So that's what I'm getting. And that what's blocking you from getting that balance is change in your stability, in your financial situation, in your home, possibly. That, you know, you're trying to recover from financial loss. You may have even lost your home. And right now, you're feeling a spiritual poverty. So you may still have your home. You may be okay financially, but the poverty that the poverty, the feeling of being left out in the cold, because you'll see these people are literally outside of the church where it's warm, and they're in the freezing cold snow. And one is a leper ringing the bell so people get out of her way, and one is lame. It's really, really struggling in life. And it's showing that pattern of self-medicating with a substance and disconnecting you from spirit. And not being able to get your balance and connection to spirit is because inside you feel the spiritual poverty and you feel left out like a leper, like something's wrong with you. And then you have a self-perpetuating theme going on that attracts things to happen that are not in your favor. And when this card is in reverse, things have gotten really bad, and it's like you're at that turning point. You are at that turning point where you could start to reach out for help. Now, consciously, there's some teamwork going on in your life. Maybe even in a church, right? I got hair in my mouth. And you're thinking of collaborating, and that's on your mind. In the subconscious is the Queen of Swords. And this is somebody that's very fair and has unbiased judgment. This is a woman who's a little older. So this is somebody that has clear boundaries. She's very self-assured. She's very calm. Very calm. She doesn't get emotional or dramatic. She has very direct communication and a clear-minded perception. So underneath it all, I'm seeing these positive influences in the subconscious, that there is something on your side under the surface that can communicate to you under the surface. So remember the angels and how you block it out? But under the surface, in the subconscious, there is some clear communication that can come through if you just listen. And with that clear communication, it can lead to this teamwork, collaboration with someone. You've experienced some harsh, end of the justice system where things were not fair because we've got the justice card in reverse. There's a punishment, like it feels unfair, like you've been punished. This is in the recent past or in the past. But in the near future, there's a meeting of the hearts. There is some divine guidance overseeing you, and something from your heart allows you to fulfill your heart in a positive way, to have a heart-to-heart connection. So not to take the cups and misuse the cups by drinking or doing something else, but to really go from deep within inside yourself and get that clear communication, to get past what you've been through, where you felt punished, you've been out in the cold, where you've been left out in the cold and feeling that life has been very unfair. You may have some guilt, from the past. And you're coming into a place of unified love, like a real nice connection with somebody. Doesn't it most likely is a partner, a love partner, but it can also just having the right friend or the right business partner. So it could also represent that with the Two of Cups. Right now, the card that represents you is the Seven of Cups. This is a card that is all about the illusion and so many options, so many things that will entice you. All sparkly. Look how sparkly everything is. Look at all that. Look at all that. And it's all clouded. So, clouded judgment in relation to your heart. The cups represent your heart and fulfillment. So it's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of wishful thinking. And you're searching for a purpose and daydreaming a lot. This represents you in this position. And you're trying to just find that one cup that will fulfill you. This is in your environment. There is a new opportunity for you. A new start with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, yeah, with the Ace of Cups. That's a great card to have in your environment. And you're hoping not just for this love that's there in your environment and something to fulfill you, but you're hoping it'll bring you the big money, the prosperity, abundance. So that's what you're wishing for. What I have in your long-term outcome is, a lot of anxiety, that you're coming to an end of a cycle of worry. With the nines, it means you're at that end of a cycle. And perhaps this has been something you've been doing for a while. You may have a pattern of worrying and not being able to sleep at night. I suspect that's why you may have taken a substance to help you sleep and forget your troubles. Now, in the long-term outcome, you're still there. You're still struggling with this. Thoughts in the mind. And, can even be like depression, a lot of despair. But the fact that it's a 9 in the tarot and in numerology and oracles, the main numbers are 1 to 9. And everything else is a combination of those numbers. So in the major arcana, it's a combination, but everything reduces to a single digit, and except for the master numbers, 11, right? Or, 22. So because you're at the 9, it means you're coming to the end of that. Now, in the here and now, you've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. Again, the cups are reversed. They're in a default position, like not doing too well, fulfilling the heart, and maybe misusing the cups, right? Again, with the cups and perhaps overindulgence. But there's with the 9 of Cups there's a dissatisfaction in your life. You want your cups to be upright and filled, but this is in reverse. So it's telling you to find your inner happiness, that it's not in the outer world, that you have to find your inner fulfillment. And again, with the 9, another 9, you're coming to the end of this cycle and you want to come to that new start, the number 1 of cups, which then you can focus on yourself and your fulfillment, what's important to you. It's showing me that the money is taking a long time to get there for you. Right now you're experiencing like, oh, when is it going to happen? The prosperity. But the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady. He's upright. He's going to deliver to you. It's going to happen. Don't worry. It's going to happen for you. Slow and steady wins the race. But you're going through, with the Chariot in reverse, you're going through a period, a lack of direction. Again, a lack of direction, not knowing what to do. And a lack of control, like you can't hold on to the reins of the chariot. The horses are going in opposite directions. And there's a carelessness there, a recklessness. And right now you're dealing with another 9 in reverse. You are really at the end of a cycle. Do not worry. So you're dealing with your self-worth right now, or lack of it, right? And you may be living beyond your means to prop yourself up and giving a false sense of success. So be aware of that. Your inner child is feeling let down with the Sun in reverse. Again, it just confirms the rest of the reading. So let me go pick an angel card for you. So what I'm getting is, to help you, whoever this is, I would say to live a healthy life as much as you can, to get rid of toxic people around you, toxic situations, toxic substances. Take really good care of yourself. You have a clear, sharp mind underneath it all. Underneath it all, you have that. But you are pushing something down. You're pushing the truth down. So there's something you don't want to face, but if you can face it, it's going to give you freedom. And it's going to give you freedom from the stress in your mind. All right, so let me pull an angel card for you. Got the one of my favorites, the Divine Illumination Oracle cards. And some of these got turned the other way. All right. Let me know if any of this is feeling like you in the comments. Was this reading meant for you? Sometimes just part of the reading is meant for you. Like I may say certain sentences and then you feel something like a flash of light within you or a pull in your heart. And that's your angels and guides trying to speak to you through my video. All right, I got a card for whoever it is. Let's see what it says. So it's number 636, angel number 636, patience. Right? So here is the message for you to help you. When the winds of uncertainty blow and the mind races, just like the cards, the Nine of Swords racing in the mind, can't sleep at night, with indecision, just like the Seven of Cups, can't make up your mind, lack of focus. Wow, this is really meant for you. Remember to slow down. Don't upset the Chariot and make it turn upside down. The Chariot card, remember? You got the Chariot in reverse, telling you to slow down. Yeah, so when the winds of uncertainty blow and the mind races with indecision, remember to slow down and surrender to where you are right now. Cultivate patience in your soul. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles coming slowly. It's going to be okay. Cultivate patience in your soul, for it is in the stillness between actions where the seeds of profound growth are sown. Slow down. Take a deep breath and trust that all is well. Let's see what this is a picture of. So there is a woman sitting on the ground with the sunrise behind her. And it looks like she's reaching up, and there's another sun, like a spiritual sun, and spiritual waters that she's touching, that she's having contact with that spiritual essence in the ethers. You can see all the comets and meteors out in the universe. I want to show you the very first card I pulled for you. Let me go find it, because it has a similar meaning. There are symbols in this card that I just pulled that are like the significator card, which was the first card I pulled for you. Let me get. So we have a groundedness. She's on the ground and she's touching these spiritual waters and trusting in the angelic guidance, right? So this card is Temperance. This is the balancing of heaven and earth, and the spirit. The foot is in the water, the spiritual waters, and he's like an alchemist. He's a spiritual alchemist. Except it was in reverse. And your goal, whoever you may be, is to turn it upright, to have the balance. See the balance, feeling grounded, feeling emotionally balanced as well, having that right alchemy, being guided by your angels, having the divine wisdom in your wisdom eye, having the angels on your side, those spiritual waters. So the idea is to tune in to the spiritual waters, to the spiritual substance, the love that's flowing, the spiritual waters, not the toxic waters that you may drink or put in your body or some other substance that you're partaking of. Because I'm getting a very clear message for some of my audience about this. So please tune in spiritually, not to the spirits in the bottle or a pill bottle or a water, alcohol bottle. Please tune into the spirits here. And here, open your heart. They cannot help you without your permission. Ask your angels and guides for help. And they're there. They want to help. It's their job. It's their job. Don't deny them. They're there to help you. Remember that. Take care. Thank you for joining me. And I'll be going live more often now that I know how to operate it. So I'd love to hear from you in the chat when we do go live. All right? Take care. Bye-bye.